So I've made a few videos about putting women in their place, and I'm not gonna lie, there are some women out there, if you try to put them in their place, they will say adios amigo and cut you off and never talk to you again. But you know what? Sometimes you have to lose the battle to win the war. Now, I still use Tinder, and some girl hit me up on there telling me that, you know, she likes me and stuff, you know, she wants to hook up. So I'm like, alright, cool. She actually, at first, she thought I was a catfish until she checked my YouTube channel, because in my profile I put down like a YouTube link. So obviously women go and check it because women are nosy like that. So she checked it out and realised I wasn't a catfish, so she hit me up on Tinder. Cool. So we're talking on the phone after we exchanged numbers and that. And I could tell right off the bat, this girl is really masculine. Just the way she talks, I can tell she grew up rough. And she was all glorifying going to clubs and having fights with men and boys and stuff like that. So I can tell she's really rough, she's really masculine, but it doesn't really matter to me because I'm not looking to wifey this girl. You know, it's just a hookup, whatever. So, cool. So we're talking on the phone now, and we were talking about smoking or something like that. And I was saying, yeah, I don't smoke or drink. And she was like, yeah, she drinks a bit and she smokes. I can't remember if she just smokes weed or she smokes cigarettes as well, but I know she smokes weed. And I was telling her about a story when I was at a girl's house once, and she was smoking in the house, and I asked her to stop smoking. Now, I know you lot are thinking, wait, how can you tell someone in their own house to stop smoking? At the end of the day, right, if I'm in your presence, right, you need to respect me. So if I don't smoke in my presence. Like, have some respect for me. So I asked her to stop smoking, and she didn't. So I got up and left, and then she come running after me, and then we went back upstairs. Because I had to show her, like, if you're not going to listen to me, I'm going to get to stepping. Like, I'm not going to sit there like some fool whilst you do what you want and disrespect me. Even if I'm in your house, even if we're in my house, we could be in Buckingham Palace. If I ask a girl to stop smoking in my presence, then just respect me enough to not do it, yeah? So she said to me, obviously I smoke, but I don't like smoking in confined places, like in a house or a car. So I was like, okay, cool. But she was like, if I come to your house, then I'll just smoke around the corner outside. And I said, no. And she said, why? And I said, I don't want you bringing that smoke back into my house. And she was like, what? And it's just like, you know what, later. And then that was it. But don't worry, obviously man still had like a spare tire in the chamber. Like, obviously I got another girl that you know, I talked to, so man was cool for that night. But sometimes you have to lose the battle to win the war. Now there's some guys out there who think, you know what, right, I'm like this close to getting it, so I'm just gonna let this one slide. No. JYs don't let nothing slide. You know why? Because that is like feminine energy, being submissive. Okay, you can do what you want, right? And the thing is with that is, one day, right, if I start letting all these little things slide, let this girl tell me to shut up, let that girl tell me to F off, let that girl smoke cannabis in my house, right? I'm lowering my standard, right? And one day I will come across a girl who wants a man that will put her in her place, right? And I'll think to myself, and she will be testing me, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, she'll be testing me by doing things that I don't like to see how far she can push the boundary. And she'll be testing me, and because I'm this close again, I'll be scared to mess it up by putting my foot down, and I'll let her get away with it. So for example, you know, if she's trying to smoke in my car or something like that, I'll let her get away with it because I'm this close. The right girl will come along and try to test me. Now obviously the right girl to me wouldn't be a girl that smokes, but that's just an example. But the right girl will come along that will purposely test me and see how far she can push the boundary. And if I don't put her in her place, she'll think, you know what, this guy's a decent guy, but I just need a real man. I need a man that will put me in my place. So that's why I will never drop my stand. I don't care how close I am, because I might mess up with these foolish girls or even some decent girls, but you know what, the right girl will come along and I cannot mess that up. I cannot, you know, be submissive, be feminine, and let a girl walk all over me and do what she wants just because I want to get a piece from her tonight. No. So that's why sometimes you have to lose the battle to win the war. All the girls that I've hooked up with, I've always put them in their place, right? Now in the past I probably have messed it up. Well, not messed it up, but I have probably ran and scared some girls away by telling them, you know, you can't do this, you can't do that, or whatever. But it is what it is. I'm a man, and I'll put a woman in her place. There's no way I'm going to compromise my standards just to hook up with a girl. because one day the right girl will come along and she will test me, and you know, if I was going to carry on with that weak behavior, whatever, I would fail that test and miss out on a decent woman, because she was testing me to see if I was strong enough to put my foot down. So there's no way I could mess that up. No. So if you like the video, subscribe. If you don't like the video, change your station. Put them women in their place, yeah?